What's up, guys? NBA Talk, July 18th, 2018. Wednesday basketball for you. You already heard it. All around the NBA world is talking about Kawhi Leonard. San Antonio sending Kawhi Leonard to the Toronto Raptors, who for the last couple of days just came out of nowhere. They went from one of the people being talked about to being the top team in line to get Kawhi Leonard. That came out of nowhere. Like, everybody was surprised that they were even a target. I'm surprised that they were even a target, and it looks like they are in agreement. San Antonio Spurs sent Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green, the shooting guard, two-way player, probably their best two-way player, to Toronto in exchange for DeMar DeRozan, the franchise player for the Toronto Raptors. Jakob, because it's been a long time since I pronounced these names. So the big guy, big man, coming off the bench. He did some good work coming off the bench, especially in the playoffs, because Dwayne Casey gave him a lot of minutes. Also, the San Antonio Spurs get a protected 2019 first round draft pick, which is absolutely great for the San Antonio Spurs. And yeah, it's 1 through 20. So they're guaranteed a draft pick between 1 through 20, which is absolutely good for the team. Obviously, the San Antonio Spurs won this trade. There is no doubt about it. They won this trade. They got rid of Kawhi Leonard. I'm pretty much thinking that the San Antonio Spurs wanted more than that. Of course, we heard about with the trade talks with LA. They wanted multiple draft picks. They wanted Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma, Josh Hart, all that for Kawhi Leonard. Couldn't fall to a deal. And Toronto Raptors gave him a lesser deal. But, of course, DeMar DeRozan is no lesser deal. He's their franchise player. But I would say that Kawhi Leonard is more valuable in terms of his health and all that. If he can really come back to form, he's definitely more valuable than DeMar DeRozan. So, yeah, San Antonio Spurs won that. They got someone to replace Danny Green, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure they're gonna have somebody at the shooting forward position, because they definitely need someone who can start there. Yeah, it's just a different lineup now. It's a mixture of defense and offense, because of course they're giving up Danny Green, their best defensive perimeter and best three-point shooter too. So yeah, San Antonio Spurs definitely have a change up now. They got rid of Kawhi Leonard. They're different now. They're definitely like around 6th place in the Western Conference, give or take. So yeah, good for the San Antonio Spurs. The controversy is over. Now, let's talk about the Toronto Raptors and what in the hell were they thinking of getting this trade, because everybody's saying it. A lot of people are saying this. And I've been trying to figure out what is the benefit of doing this. We all know Kawhi Leonard wants to go to LA. And it's funny enough, minutes after, or like I say, an hour or two after this announcement happened, it's being reported that Kawhi Leonard does not want to stay in Toronto. He does not want to stay in Toronto, according to reports. So this guy already wants out, already. He's unhappy. He didn't want to be there, but Popovich said, like, nah, bro, you ain't coming to the West. I ain't let you come into West. And they did state that the San Antonio Spurs did not want to send Kawhi Leonard to anywhere in the West before, and then it kind of died down. But they fulfilled that prophecy. They sent him to the East, sent him out the country to Toronto. Yeah, this guy doesn't want to be there. And of course, there's still a chance that you could try to sign him back before free agency, or during free agency, you could say. I doubt that's going to happen. I doubt that he wants to stay in Toronto. So that is a big, L to the Toronto Raptors. Of course, you have Kawhi Leonard, Kyle Lowry, Valanciunas, Serge Ibaka, and then a couple people off the bench. At least the one good point about this trade, they did not have to gut their roster. They didn't have to get rid of Siakam. They had to get of Fred VanVleet. They didn't have to get rid of those top-notch players. But still, like, they didn't really get any benefits toward from the San Antonio Spurs that is permanent. That is permanent. Danny Green. Well, now that I think about it, like, they can have Danny Green in a 2-guard position and then have DeMar DeRozan at the 3. So you're gonna have a better defensive team moving forward with Serge Ibaka and Valanciunas playing the big guys down low. But the future is very, very uncertain for the Toronto Raptors. You have no guarantee that Kawhi Leonard is going to stay with you. And I'm thinking to myself that they might end up trading Kawhi Leonard to the LA Lakers. They're going to try to do so. But then, if you're the LA Lakers, at this point, I would say just monitor Kawhi Leonard. Monitor Kawhi Leonard the entire season. Don't trade for him in the trade deadline. Don't do it. Wait until the end of the next season, next off season, to go after him. See his progress. See if he can play. Because we haven't seen him really back to form yet. It's being stated that he might go to the Team USA camp so he can practice up. I'm not sure if he's going to play for Team USA, you know, the league stuff, EuroLeague stuff, this summer. We'll see what happens with him. Like, we don't know if he's really healthy or not. It's being reported that he's healthy. We don't know for sure if he's going to be the same guy as before. We'll see what happens. But I would not trade for him if you're the LA Lakers, which puts Toronto Raptors in a big problem, like in a bad position moving forward for the future, not necessarily this season. They can make noise if he could commit to play this season. If he could commit to play for this season, they could be definitely one of the top teams in the East, no doubt about it. They will be competing. They will be one of the best defensive teams in the league, no doubt. And they will still have a deep bench too. But moving forward, that's a problem. I'm also thinking that maybe they're trying to rebuild. This is a sort of a pre-rebuild mode, that if they're going to let Kawhi Leonard go, and they just wanted to get rid of DeMar DeRozan's contract. That's all I'm going to say. Like, it's just so much uncertainty for the Toronto Raptors right now. It could be a very good potential in the Eastern Conference, but it's not for certain, no doubt about it. So that's it. Kawhi Leonard is in Toronto. He ain't happy about it. So, Toronto, you got your luck out for you, man. It's going to be crazy. So, peace out, guys.